Yo. Bang, bang. What's going on, everybody? Today I'm going to cover a few things that are essential to fat loss, okay? I gave this presentation to my class, actually, a little while ago. So I thought I'd just share it with you guys because I might as well give you guys some tips and some things that are just so... Here's the thing about fat loss, all right? It is easy. All right, especially for someone who's average, like, 20% body fat, just trying to get down to like 15. Easy. It's basic work. It's like this. Done. Okay, getting contest shape, that's different. But the one thing you got to remember if you're trying to get into contest shape is lift heavy, eat a lot of protein. But we're just going to cover some basic fat loss 101 principles. Let's go. So what is the best way to lose body fat, Really what it comes down to, for the most part, is how much food you eat throughout the day versus how much you burn throughout the day, okay? So I'm going to get into that. So just some basic information that a lot of people don't overlook is per gram. So 1 gram of fat is 9 calories, okay? Per 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. Per 1 gram of carbohydrate, that's 4 calories. Per 1 gram of protein, that is 4 calories, okay? So what I'm currently doing right now is 248 grams of protein, 288 grams of carbohydrates, and 67 grams of fat. So we just go 248 times 4, which is about 992 calories of protein, 288 times 4, which would be approximately 1,152 calories of carbohydrate, and 67 grams of fat, which is times 9, which is approximately 630 calories. So that's just about rough, and I'm hitting about 2,800 calories. So that just kind of gives you an estimate. Is that applicable to you? Not really, but I'm just trying to base it down and simplify it for you, what it means and how many calories are per each fat, carb, and protein, which are the macronutrients, which are almost always the most important thing when it comes to fat loss alongside calories, okay? Calories, macronutrient ratios, okay? So making it easy, over the years I found through manipulation of my body weight, I need about 3,100 calories. So that would be my maintenance level. So this is maintenance right here, all right? We're going to say this is maintenance right here, right at my nose level, okay? This is maintenance, okay? To lose body weight, I have two options. Eat less, move the same. So eat less, but don't do any extra work. Don't add cardio, okay? Or just don't add any extraneous things. Eat the same, or eat less, move the same. Yeah, eat less, move the same. So that would be eating less and just not adding cardio, or eat the same and add cardio, okay? So either way, if I'm eating less, I'm down here. If I'm eating the same and moving more, I'm down here, okay? So I'm below maintenance. So what needs to be done? I have to be below maintenance line. I have to be below my nose, okay? I have to be below what it takes for my body to maintain weight. So how are you going to figure that out? You need to experiment. You need to weigh yourself every day at the same time in the morning after the piss. It's got to happen. Same time every day. So you got to be below maintenance. How you get there? That's differentiated based upon your goals, but you got to get there. You got to get below the nose, below maintenance. Okay? So I'm either going to drop my calories down to 3,000 at the start of my cut if my maintenance is 3,100, or I'm going to keep my calories at 3,100 and add cardio, which will bring me down higher output, okay? So either way, I have to get below the nose. I have to get below maintenance. How it is, that's just individual. So kind of an example here would be if I add the cardio, just to put it in simple terms, I'm going to make you guys visually see this here. Cardio, if I'm having 3,100 calories, I'm adding 200 calories of cardio, so I'm burning 200 calories. That'll put me at a 2,900 net, okay? If I'm eating 2,900 with no cardio, it's still a net of 2,900. So they're the same thing. It's just option A with the cardio has more work, okay? So which is better, adding cardio or dropping calories? It depends. Weight trained athletes want to avoid cardio pretty much at all costs because it is physically and performance-wise the opposite to weight training. So the best way to lose muscle would be to move more due to cardio and eat less food. So if you're doing like a track athlete and you're eating less food and you're not making up for those calories and you're not even weight training, it's done. You got to eat the protein, you got to eat the food, and you got to train heavy to keep muscle, retain muscle, and drop your calories slowly to keep your muscle and lose body fat. So losing muscle is bad. Losing muscle is the biggest thing, the biggest factor to loss of metabolism. Okay, muscle is what muscle burns calories, okay? Just sitting here with muscle, you burn more calories. You're more calorically pricey, to say. So if I have 200 pounds of tissue, which I don't, but if I have 200 pounds of actual pure tissue, pure mass, I would burn more calories because my body has to eat to keep that muscle. It has to eat nutrients, protein, carbs, fats to keep that muscle on me, okay? So the more mass I have, the more calories I burn, okay? And somewhat, if you have the more fat you have, in some respects, the slower your metabolism might get, but I'm not really going to get into that because sometimes the more you weigh, the more you burn regardless, but still. But yes, muscle helps you burn calories, okay? But if the goal is just a pure weight loss, just simply eat less, guys. That's really all it comes down to. It's just being below maintenance, being below here. Anything below here, you're going to lose weight, dude. That's really all it comes down to. I'm just telling you right here and right now, unless you got some weird freaking problem, it really just comes down to being below the nose. So simply eat less. Is that the best way to go on its own? No. What is the best exercise to burn fat? Weight training, always. It depletes carbohydrate stores, it burns calories, and it's anabolic. Well, by itself, it's not anabolic, it's catabolic. It induces cortisol, but it's anabolic for the most part. It turns out to be anabolic when you put on tissue, so you burn more calories. That's what I'm getting at. So, what foods? This is something I'm going to do another video on, but food choices aren't as important as being below maintenance. Okay? If you're below maintenance, you're going to lose weight. It's really just that simple. If you're below here, you're going to lose weight. You're going to lose weight. It has to happen. It is science. If you're below maintenance, if you're below what your body needs to maintain, you're going to lose weight. You're going to lose weight. People say, I'm eating less. You're not. Okay? You're not. You may have added something here or had an extra sip of something here. If you're below maintenance and you're tracking, you're being precise, you will lose weight. I'm going to get more into food choices, clean versus dirty eating in another video, which I've done more scientific research and stuff on. By the way, follow me on Instagram at AJZiggy1818 and Facebook Team AJZ, and check out the website teamajz.weebly.com. So, types of food isn't all that important, but eating fish and rice is going to be less calories, so it's going to be more filling and satiating than something rather like pizza. Okay, so generally you're going to stick to lower calorie foods because it makes you fuller for longer. Well, not necessarily longer, but it makes you full. That would come from a pizza. Okay, so an example program would be something like this. Start at 3,000 if your maintenance is 3,100. Obviously, this is just subjective. But start 100 calories below your maintenance, no cardio. So 100 calorie deficit by reducing food. 2,800, no cardio. 300 calorie deficit by intake of nutrients. 2,500, no cardio. 600 calorie deficit. So you're not adding cardio yet, and you're already 600 calories below maintenance. So you're already like down here, okay? 2,500 with 300 calories worth of cardio. That's 900 calories. So it's the 600 deficit of food plus the 300 from cardio. So why add cardio? There's a point of diminishing returns. If you drop your calories down for too long at a too low of rate, you will your metabolism will start to slow down. So I'm going to get into diet breaks in another video. Diet breaks is something that you can use to speed your metabolism back up in between, during a diet. So simplicity, just getting in shape is just easier than a lot of people want to make it seem. You want to do it right and you want to do it simple, and it's really not about the food choices. It's really not about the things that people try to make important. It's about being below maintenance. It's about eating less gradually. That's really what weight loss and fat loss is. So you're going to want to track your foods. You're going to want to make sure you know what you're eating. A lot of people go through a diet and they don't know what they're eating, and they just go through this diet being this and that and here and there, jumping all over, and they're given a diet that's just written to them, and it's also written for another guy who's 100 pounds heavier. It's just not going to work. There's just not one diet for everybody. You got to find out where your maintenance is and go below it, okay? We're going to use go below the nose. So there's no cookie cutter diet programs. You're just going to want to go off eating less and finding where your maintenance is. So what I would do right now is I would weigh yourself. If you haven't started a weight loss program yet, I would weigh yourself and see every morning, weigh yourself and see where you're at and see how many calories it takes to stay at the body weight that you're at. Maybe 2 weeks. Okay? And then after you find out where your maintenance is, then start dropping your calories, because then you know where it is. Okay? So really what weight loss comes down to, and the big take-home message here is what? Reduce calories, go below the nose, go below here, and you'll lose weight. That's what it comes down to.